Hey guys, it's your girl Keri, and today I'm going to share with you my tips and tricks on how I purchase name brand luxury shoes and sneakers for my family at a discounted price. All of the items were purchased over the course of a year, and today's collection is valued at nearly $2,000, and I spent a total of $450 for 17 pairs of shoes and sneakers. That's almost a whopping 80% savings. So let's get started. So my first tip is to shop off season. When you shop off season, you can get the best deals on those clearance items. And I was able to score these awesome cork-heeled Sigurdsson Morrison sandals for a fraction of the price. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this brand, but I picked these up from Marshall's, and if you can see, the compared to price is $260, and it was marked down on clearance to $21. As you can see, this was marked down several times before they actually sold, and in the store they were originally $129.99. That's what they were selling them for, and that was still a great price point at, you know, $129.99, but $21 is an absolute bargain. Another tip is, while you're in the store, look up the shoe and look at the price that it's actually going for, because a lot of times the compared to price can be skewed if other locations are selling that shoe for sale. And it looks like Amazon is selling this shoe currently for $199.99, so right around 200 bucks. And I've seen other places anywhere between $140 to $343, so I knew that the $21 was a steal. Now, when you find something like this where it's just an absolute great deal, don't buy it just because it's a great deal. If you don't like the shoe, don't purchase anything that you don't like, because it's not a deal if you don't wear it. It doesn't matter you saved 90% off. You would have just wasted $21 if you do not wear it. I happen to love this shoe. Also, the only other reason you should buy the shoe if you don't like it is if you are a reseller. Like if you go on the different eBay and different resale sites and try to sell it for a profit. This would be a great shoe to sell for a profit. Another great shoe that I picked up on clearance off season are these Michael Kors T-strap heels, and I just think these are gorgeous. I love the little details with the gold trim around there and the little gold details here and also on the heel. And underneath the shoe it has the little Michael Kors emblem as well. And these shoes are awesome, and they're actually very, very comfortable despite the high heel. Now these normally retail for over $200 as well, and at TJ Maxx they were selling them on clearance for $24.99. Now is a great time to also pick up boots as we're moving into the spring weather. Booties and boots are also going on great deep clearance. Now boots have been on clearance for quite some time now, but if you find boots and booties now, they will be on further deep discount. And I love these little booties right here, and they have the chunky heel. The chunky heel is kind of coming back on trend, and I really like that because it gives you a lot more room to distribute your weight, especially if you are a hefty girl like myself. Now when I'm purchasing shoes, I try to go for a natural material, and here these are some leather booties. And as you can see, when you buy natural leather booties, when you scuff them and scratch them, they just get better with age. It's fine because that leather underneath, it just looks, you know, a little bit worn and broken, and it adds character. And I love the burnished, you know, cap toe, and this kind of adds some additional protection. You're scuffing your shoes and walking around and putting that wear and tear on them, they don't look horrible. When you buy cheap shoes, like plastic shoes, and you kick them against the sidewalk, you will notice either the material scrapes off if it's kind of like that fuzzy fake material, or if it's that plastic material, you'll get a white line or a black line on it. You have to rub it off with a magic eraser. That is not good, but try to buy natural materials. And I love these. These originally went for $100 and they were on clearance for $30. Another pair of gorgeous shoes. Now, I am not a sneaker girl, but I absolutely love these Michael Kors sneakers right here. They are a cross between a sneaker and a dress shoe, and I just love the subtle details because you guys know I do not like logos and emblems all over purses, shoes, and clothes. I think the logo is tastefully displayed on this shoe. And little details like this, the caps of the shoelaces have this metal tip on it, and it has the little logo there on the tip, and that just kind of helps add some added protection so it won't fray or come off when you're lacing your shoes up. Love this little mesh, and I love this little mesh at the top. These Michael Kors Scout trainers normally retail for $200 plus, and I got these from Nordstrom off the rack for $39.97. If you watched my previous video, you probably heard me talk about TopCashBack. They're a cashback website that gives you cashback discounts when you shop online, and Nordstrom off the rack is also one of the stores that they sponsor. And if you want to get additional savings, you can purchase your items online from Nordstrom off the rack online and apply your cash back there. Another tip is to shop the discount stores like your Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Burlington, Nordstrom off the rack, off the Fifth. You will find some great deals there. Now, I found these really cute Nike shoes. They're called the Nike Sock Dart, and they retail for $140. And I picked these up for $39.99. A lot of time the shoes will say past season. That's okay as long as you get something that's neutral and not too crazy looking. And these can be worn, for many years to come. I really like the sock material because, again, it's comfortable. And this is like a corn-free shoe because there's no friction. They're so comfortable. You will not get any corns on your toes. So I picked up this oatmeal color for myself. And I picked up the black and white pair for Reagan. And again, I do my school shopping all year round. Whenever I find the deals, I grab them up, because it's really hard to find sneakers that your kids will actually like and want to wear for a great price. I also picked up a pair of Air Force Ones for $32.99 for my oldest daughter in college, and I've already sent those to her for her Valentine's Day care package, so I don't have the physical shoe to show you. Aren't these lovely? These are the rose gold and gray New Balance. While I was running on my treadmill, I noticed I needed a little bit more support and cushion. Now I picked these up for $24.99 from TJ Maxx, and I guess when they first came out they retailed for $119. You can find them online for anywhere between $49.99 up to $89, but I thought the $24.99 was a steal of a deal. Now, keeping up with the rose gold, I found these fabulous Steve Madden Espadrille wedges for $14. You can see they were on clearance, off-season clearance for $14. They had a compare-to price for $64, but I did see these in DSW and I believe the mall for $89 last season. They were originally selling them in Marshalls for $39.99, but they've been marked down. Now, I would have never paid $89 for this shoe. They had this rose gold one, and then they had some other colors out, I think a tan and a dark brown, and those were $89, and those were made of suede. Now, I would pay a little bit more for the suede ones. These here are cheapy shoes. These are vegan leather shoes, and again, that's just a fancy way to say plastic shoes, but they don't look that plasticky. They kind of have that nice leather-like look when you squish them, and I thought that they were okay, especially for the $14 price. And when I'm buying cheap shoes or shoes that are not made of quality materials, I try to make sure that it has something natural there to balance it out. So all of this natural twine detail here helps with the overall quality of the shoe. And then also when you're trying to buy metallics, they can look very cheesy sometimes because they might be a little too shiny, too plastic looking. So when I'm buying metallic shoes, I try to look for the tones that are a bit more muted instead of loud and saturated with color, and also combined with another natural substance to kind of take that sheen down a notch. Another fabulous shoe that I scored from Burlington Coat Factory. This shoe here was not on clearance or sale, but it was a great price. It was $39.99, and these typically run $149. And I just love the little details on this shoe. I love the matte gold. It's not too shiny, it's just a matte color. And again, the little ends on the strings when you tie them, it's just that little detail that I absolutely love. And I love this little gold trim that also goes along the back of the shoe, and again, natural materials. This is just going to be a great summer shoe, and I love the thick chunky heel. Again, it helps distribute the weight, and it's, you know, just easy to walk in. The next tip is to find an alternative. So these look like Birkenstocks, but they are not Birkenstocks. These are made by the brand Madden Girl, and I picked these up from Burlington Coat Factory for $16.99. And my oldest daughter, she wanted these, and I told her I wasn't going to get them for her. And when, you know, we separated, I did pick these up for her and put them in her Valentine's Day care package. Well, actually, she went over a friend's house and the dog chewed her sandals apart and they were broken. She called me crying like, "Mom, the new sandals you bought me, the dog chewed them." So I went back to see if I could find another pair. She doesn't know that I found them, so I'm going to send this in her next care package. Can you say gorgeous? I absolutely love these suede multi-buckle strappy shoes by Sam Edelman, and I picked these up from Burlington Coat Factory, and these were $39.99. These normally retail for over $100. And again, I love that the stacked heel is coming back because it takes that pressure off you and distribute your weight a little bit more. And I love the fact that it has a zipper in the back, so I don't have to worry about buckling all of these little buckles. But super cute shoe. In case you haven't figured it out, I have a thing for wedges. And these beautiful velvet wedges with the espadrille detail on it with the twine at the bottom are absolutely gorgeous. They look kind of luxe because of the velvet, and these are by Ziggy Soho, and I picked these up from Burlington as well. I think these would be perfect for the summertime, and these were $16.99, and these again are past season. Most of the discount stores you're going to find past season items, but that's fine because this, you know, to me is a timeless classic shoe that can be worn for many, many years to come. And these normally retailed for $84. The 8 is kind of scratched off there. And I just love these. Another tip that I have is to make sure you check out the men's department. A lot of times men's shoes are made much more comfortably and a little bit better quality than women's shoes because men don't tend to shop as much as women, so they make their stuff to last and price it accordingly. And I love these olive green suede loafers by Sam Edelman. I picked these up from Burlington Coat Factory from the men's section, and I love the little detail that it has on the heel. And these are super duper comfortable. There's so much cushion in here, and these are great for just kind of walking around and running your errands. And these I picked up on clearance for $17.99. Normally these are going to go upwards of over $100 for these shoes. Here is another fantastic shoe that I purchased from the men's department. This is a Kohan leather sneaker in like a cognac brown color. I just think these are gorgeous. I love the little details in the back, the little suede strip up there, and the little name. And these are perfect just to kind of walk around if you're going to an amusement park or something like that in the summertime. Again, really comfortable inside. And these normally retail for over $100. And I picked these up from Burlington as well in the men's department for $40, $39.99, I believe. And again, Burlington Burlington Coat Factory is also one of the stores that's included on the TopCashBack. So you can also go online and save and actually get money back if you shop Burlington online through TopCashBack. Again, the link will be in the description box below. And my last tip is don't forget consignment shops, thrift stores, etc. for your shoes. Now, I'm not a big fan of wearing used shoes. I have a thing with feet, but if they are used but never worn, then I will definitely pick the shoes up. And these were brand new shoes that I found, and they were only $10. When I looked them up, this brand is actually from Payless Shoe Source. Can you believe it? And they were actually selling them for $44.99. Now, again, I do not think Payless is actually Payless. It's a ripoff. The shoes there cost a ton of money, but for 10 bucks, these were definitely worth the price. And if you've been following me on Instagram, you would have seen me show these little beauties off. And these are a rather cheap shoe, but they don't look that cheap because they are made from natural materials. It's made from fabric, stretchy fabric. Now, if you want me to do a video on how to spot a cheap shoe or how to buy cheap shoes that don't look cheap, just let me know. Leave a comment in the box below, because there are certain things that you need to look for when purchasing a shoe. So you need to be able to identify what makes a shoe high quality, and then how can I mimic that when I'm buying something of an inferior quality or a lesser price. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope my tips were helpful. Make sure that you go down in that description box, click on and sign up for TopCashBack so you can get some extra savings on your online purchases. And until next time, I'm going to keep calm and carry on. Bye guys.